Hey Kim, thank you so much. We'll be starting soon. Three, two, one. Welcome back, everyone, to Danganronpa. It has been a while. What is wrong with me? I gotta move this down a little bit. Got the hill figure shirt on. There you go. Much better. It's not just my head, so it looks like this. Welcome back, everyone, to Danganronpa. Hey, I look taller. I like this. A lot like I need to be taller. I'm 6 foot anyway. Anyway, welcome back to Danganronpa. It has been a while. I've been on hiatus for the past 5 days, 4 days? 4 days. No, 5 days. 4 days. 4 days, I think. But we're just gonna hop straight into it. Thank you guys so much for the support recently. You know, letting me take my vacation, being nice, you know. But yeah, I'm so excited to make content for you guys again. So we're just gonna hop straight into murdering people. Anyway, investigation time is what happened last time. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but...
What?
But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Alright, Byaku. There's a weight there. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and... This is a bloodstain! There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell! Thanks, Makoto! Thank you for screaming that. It's not like everyone could see that before the fact. The MONOKUMA file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. What does that mean? I don't know what to do with this guy anymore. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do. He pains me. Makoto, why? Why you gotta do this, man? Makoto. I thought we were buddies. I thought we were friends. I thought you were so average. What happened? Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be below average in intelligence, man? Come on.
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Thank you. A little bit of sarcasm in there. I'll take it. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay, cool. Bloody poster? The poster's got some blood in it. It must have happened during the murder. Alright. Giant The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Lust for blood? There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. I don't think I can click on Chihiro again. I don't think I'll change. Yeah, okay. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Byakuya? If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. Damn, okay. Sakura? I use this locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and then carried here. She's very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. Dude, that eye-opening is freaky. I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the MONOKUMA file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really been exercising that way?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Hina and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she's probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. I can only assume she is trying to avoid us. And instead she came to wrong voice. Instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come here alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she would also have to come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Alright, cool. Alright, Sakura's account, cool. Mondo, what's up? My mans. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl. After all, most girls aren't all that. Can't say that, man. It's messed up. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account, cool. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clothes? What? Why? What am I saying? New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up at the wrong person this time. I'm sure you did. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? ... Indeed. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. Alright. Gatling gun. Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. This? A flotation donut. I don't think it's related to what happened to Chihiro. Neither do I, but I'm clicking on everything here. Oh, this, right? The door? That's not even the same. I deserve that. Honestly, I deserve that. Fair enough. The scanner? If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
did you call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for
You
you.
need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card reader that have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there was some...
Unbelievable.
God, I love Monokuma. I have a whole... See, so I named the episode after him. If there is some erotic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means, in Bakoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. What I'm thinking? Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. Get in there?
So in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? Get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your ear handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. No way. It's almost the same thing. Loaning or borrowing. Loaning, you're giving to someone for a period of time knowing you'll get it back. Borrowing, meaning you're going to use it for a certain amount of time until you give it back. It's pretty much the same thing, right? Is there a difference? Or like a huge difference? I don't know. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means you would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
oh, sleepy. Just listening. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self. Figure out the rest of your own damn self. There you go. Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in. Let's head to the main hall. This is going in the Makoto Dumb compilation. Stop repeating yourself, please. That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to blah blah. Okay, cool. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? ... Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Yeah. I don't think it's the massive door. Is it? Oh, excuse me. No, this? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know that these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to the mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it for yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. So Monokuma is saying that dead corpses are things and not people anymore. So since you're borrowing it from a thing, it's not loaning it because there's not an interaction there. And loaning it to someone else would be a problem. So it would have to be consent by both parties, but since someone's dead and you're just taking it, that's considered borrowing because you're putting it back, I guess. Or you're borrowing from the mailbox or something like that. I guess that makes sense. Main Hall e-handbooks has been added to the Truth Bullet section.
What?
Handbook? Okay. Hold on a second. What's
Very
wrong?
strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Oh, Leon. Leon, don't make me depressed again. I love Leon, man. The memory of it came flooding back. Leon was such a good character too. He had the best face. Let's make this good profile picture. I'm so happy. Kim, thank you again. Oh my god. He has the best sprites in the game. Such good sprites. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. Ugh, he's such a good character. It's so sad. He was such a good character. Let me see if I can find it. Leon sprites. Transparent, I guess? Doesn't matter, technically. He had such good sprites, man. So disappointing. Let me see if I can find his other sprite. There's a ton of fan art though. No, it's not a good picture. Is it this one? Oh, that's a pretty good picture actually. This one. Right. Work. Yeah, there we go. God, I love that image so much. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey! Hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Now
Hey.
I'm really angry!
What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's
If I
impossible!
say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't
But
hear
it's a
you!
secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what his weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, and it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation Investigation? What am I saying? That's not even a word. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Oh man, I'm getting sick of this guy. Not even gonna lie, I'm getting sick of Makoto so much because he just keeps repeating stuff. Boy, can I talk to Byakuya? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? What do you mean by it? At least he asked the same question. To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one who killed Chihiro?
Don't make me
Absolutely.
repeat myself.
I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack,
What?
right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. The lucky ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before... Excuse me, oh god. Attacking suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it. And I can show you. Okay, show me then. What do you, blah, 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 okay, just repeating something. I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's
the
all
library.
clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Does something like that really... hey you two. I knew it that way, just the way she said that. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time
We're
to play
busy.
with you.
Leave us alone.
I
But
mean,
it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. What is it?
please.
This is it. Tell us. This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Fina?
I mean,
But it's an emergency. What? Well, an emergency. What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat
Don't make me
myself.
repeat myself. I didn't say that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end.
yeah.
Oh, okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she head to the dorms. Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Okay. What's up, Toko? Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? Open the knock on it. Why?
Such
You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. I love Byakuya, man. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. Oh, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in a room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. You know, to see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. That's what I tried to do originally. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Dot. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
what?
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Dot.
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Okay. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. but I felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar the door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Byakuya? Hey Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean. To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. ... Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. Ding dong bing bong. Not ding dong bing bong, just ding dong. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop
if I
talking.
say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Byakuya just sounds like me when I'm annoyed. That's it. Byakuya normal is me when I'm annoyed. That's literally it. Oh no, me when I'm angry. Annoyed is like, I get annoyed really easily, so it's not that bad. But like, me when I'm angry, that's me. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. But Byakuya? And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. I knew that. Come on, let's go in. Okay. What's up? Okay. There are no clues there. We need to check elsewhere. Alright, can I talk to you? Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the
Don't
library?
make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Okay, so we start looking around. Okay, no. I thought I was looking at the desk, but no. This? There's no clues there. We check elsewhere. I got a coin for that. Cool. I'll take a coin. Not what I clicked on. I remember the other side of this door. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here.
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Somehow used the wrong formula and got the correct answer, so I'm not arguing. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Here. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It was proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Alright. Lamp. Oh, it's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Alright, damn. Also not what I clicked on. There's so many files stuffed into the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people out there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Byakuya, no. Nothing over here. There we go. There are a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you think of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you expect to think. Oh? Alright. Yeah. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one up at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? Declassified. Okay. There are no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in peeking at it. Who's gonna know? Yeah, is there a camera in here? There must be a camera in here. But like at the same time, like, who's gonna know? It's just for monitoring students, isn't it? Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. So, I finally began to understand the true splendor of this library. The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real,
Such
right?
ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put this all together? I suppose it goes to show how much Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe so easily things like that are usually impossible? What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anymore in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider unusual is based on your common sense, right? Well, what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents, and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like it at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Tagami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign power as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words,
I've already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. To become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I'd like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is a complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same thing as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best yard is... The best yards? What the hell is a yard? The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
Right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite
So,
simple.
in other
The
words,
culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us? Yeah. I'll stop the
Interesting.
amongst memes, I'm sorry. Things have really started to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just imagine a ferret You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. I'll pass, thank you. I assume it's here?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination, blah blah blah, okay. We already been read in. They reveal the one's real power, okay, yeah. Ask? Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me
That's
see it?
fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here. I bet you can't take it with you. Whoa. Cool art. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Read a case of Genocide Jack, top secret. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I reached the page. Photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. Oh boy. The name of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Whoa. Victim suffered multiple stab wounds across his body, believed to have been inflicted with the same scissors that were later used to attach the victim to the wall. Oh, that sucks. Ouch. I mean, obviously they're dead at that point, right? Like, they're like dead, but Jesus. Wow. Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Okay, I'm not reading all these names. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page. You'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Yeah, keep repeating what he says. It might get you somewhere. Profiling results? All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic because an eyewitness had never come forward. It's unlikely that there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Oh, that's multiple personalities. Huh.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? The kind of thing you see on TV? Sadly, yeah. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. What I mean by sadly is that it's misrepresented in the video. If you do want to see like an actual case and you want to learn more about DID, I would suggest watching Anthony's video. He did a whole interview with people with DID, and it was really helpful. It helped me learn a lot about it. So obviously that's not how every person with DID feels, but at the same time, it's a good insight on what they go through and how they're misrepresented. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind's got numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here. Ah, wait, Byakuya! Oh boy. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? All of a sudden? Just like that?
I don't have time to play.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, it felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered something really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murders. Ow. Sorry, moving my watch. Ouch. Okay. And that murders fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go. Investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some information that I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Alright. Oh wait, I can just teleport there. Go to the locker room, go to the bathroom. Where's the pool? Class 2B, what? This one? Why can I not go? Why can I travel here but nowhere else? Okay, is it here? Yeah, it's here. It's not letting me travel to the pool, it's so weird. Alright. Fumi! That's Fumi!
Da 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 da!
Ding ding ding! Fumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the
I
culprit.
feel as if
They'll never stop making me laugh. I feel as if. Oh wait, shoot, I pressed auto.
That's it.
But I
I'm
guarantee
sure
what
of
I
it.
found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Why did I... What's the off auto button? Crap, hold up. Control. Turn on auto. Space key. Open help. Yep, can I... Okay. There we go. But I guarantee what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. I already read that. I feel as if. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Gutenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well,
She refused to tell me.
would
It's like when a girl
seem-
bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Alright. Moving on. Back in here. Thank God I didn't get killed. Let's see. Kyoko? I assume? Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress in your investigation? Generally
However-
speaking, but I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then.
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely something worth learning about. Chihiro's key handbook has been added. Okay. Body? Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyways. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound to what looks like some kind of rope. The rope is used to prop her up in some kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. Well, the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury is a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's an issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the genocide jack file, something's not quite right here. What does this all mean? Status of the dead body has been added. Well, one thing most likely to tie all this mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to visit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the genocide jack case file one more time. I honestly don't know where that is, and I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We'll get back to investigating, and we'll get back to the ding dong bing bongs at the end of it. It should be real soon after this, but we'll see how it goes. I will have more content out for you guys. I will see what I'm doing next. I might do some more Sea of Thieves, and it'll be a longer stream. But other than that, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining.